Hello, welcome back to episode 31. So we left off yesterday from the special episode, the episode 30. Waited for the volcano to erupt, and it did. And it did indeed do exactly what we wanted it to. As you can see, it created steam. All three of these generators, steam turbines, are now running at 100% efficiency. You can see there each one, it says current wattage, 850 watts. So that's 850 watts times 3. And there is a crap ton of steam being sucked up. You can see it all in the flow, and it looks like it might even want to erupt again soon, so that seems a good way to make power as it stands. So what I'm going to do is deconstruct the buildings, and I'm going to remove the coal generators from our game. What's the temperature like in there? Not too bad. But at least this way, it's that is a lot of polluted oxygen. Okay, well it will do because it's coming from these, and in turn the polluted oxygen that comes from these. As it stands, the batteries are full. I'm going to take a random guess that we've got gas down here still. We do. But the advantage we've got now is these are a backup. So if the batteries run out, the natural gas generators will kick in with the gas from the guys just here. Of course, we're actually getting a huge backlog of the natural gas because this is actually running our base at the minute. You can see it's starting to cool down. The gas is cooling down, or i.e. the steam is cooling down, and as such the generation from the steam turbines reduces. We need to be careful we don't allow too much. That is really hot in there. Too much heat to escape. This is off venting polluted oxygen at what temperature? 500 degrees. That's reasonably warm. But we do need steam for our rocket setup. So as you can see, we've got these two rocket platforms, 480 and 492. Strange numbers, to be honest. Oh, I've just had a warning, suffocating. Let's have a look. So what's actually going off here? Do we have serious issues with... That is the wrong button. Yeah, we have severe issues here with oxygen. So if we go 𝐂𝐍𝐍, we don't have any 𝐂𝐍𝐍 left. Oh. Right. In that case, let's get one of these sent home. I'm going to go with Ashkan. Simply because he's very injured. Bert can stay here on his own. But we do need some oxygen. So uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. No, we don't have 𝐂𝐍𝐍. Converts rust into oxygen and chlorine. That turns water into what we want. I don't think we have rust here either, to be honest. So we might need to build electrolyzer. But it makes hydrogen as well, doesn't it? Hydrogen goes up. Let's try and put you there and make it pretty urgent. Obviously, it's going to need power. He's having a really bad day. Poor sod. He's holding his arm, but he actually hurt his leg. So, there we go. And he's now sent over here, and doing so, he's going to go straight to the hospital and sort himself out. Right, good. So Bert's now on his own, struggling with the troubles of life. The struggles of life that I created. But we are getting close to a rocket. We could use the teleporting device set up to transport some oxygen over here, but I don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to just do a nice simple... Where's it gone? Liquid pump. Yeah, good. Liquid pump just there. A liquid pipe just there and into there. And then finally, a power cable straight down there. Make this the most important thing he's ever done. Oh. And that. What is this? All chlorine? Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on, Bert, you got this. No dramas. It's not the quickest, but... aha, right. Step 1 done. And then can I build a sneaky wall like that? Right, that's working. You can see the liquid coming up here. That will go into this. And I'm not sure why it's making... Can it not use polluted water? It's broke already. Okay, maybe we need to... Because I can't use this. It's only at 12%. So maybe we do, in fact, need to look at... This is the input. So this is where the stuff goes out of this map. Did we uncover the one where it comes back in? Just here. Okay, so we need to, on the highest priority, dig a tunnel here, and then something like this, like so. When it loads, there we go, and then this over here, and no offense, but this is kind of really important. Let's just get this activated while we're here. I'll worry about that missing skill when we actually get there. So you just get trapped. He teleported, so that's fine. I'm not going to argue with it. So temperature-wise, it's going to be cold over here. But that is not really that relevant, to be honest. He keeps going back there for oxygen. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Can he make it across there? Doesn't look like it. So let's do that. And we'll also speed up that. Okay, so this needs activating, and he is not field research. So, skills. He's already really stressed out, so why not stress him a little bit more? And go... Where's it gone? Oh, crap, he can't do it. Oh dear. So he can't actually... He is unable to do the research section, so he's as useless as a chocolate teapot at the minute. So, can we send somebody over? This should be still okay to go, right? So let's send... I don't care. Just anyone. Anyone will do. Here we go. And off you go. Ari. Right. Ari's already not impressed. Skills, and then down to Ari. Very happy though, not learned anything. I've done it again. That's... She can't research either. I really should have checked that. What are the odds of that? Everybody else in my colony can research. Okay, well... It is what it is. They're going to have to find... Right, do we have rust? Wrong button. So, do we have rust on this map? 34 tons. So, yes, we do have rust is the answer to that question. So, oxygen and rust deoxidizer. And we'll also put that there. And we'll make that critical. And then we'll make it important as well. And they should now get the rust, put it in there. Apparently it needs salt as well. We've got salt. It's a bit awkward. There we go. And this is now producing oxygen and... Oops. Oxygen and chlorine. Again, not the best things, but... This is broken because it can't handle the polluted water. Which can be fixed. Liquid filter. I mean, it's a bit unnecessary. We'll do you out of that, actually. We'll put you that way. Yeah, sure. And then it's probably going to need a ladder. And then if we go plumbing and we make sure that when we take the dirty water that we're going to select out of this pattern, that we dump it as far away as possible. Which allows then the normal clean water to continue. And then I need to improve this all. This wasn't the plan for this episode, really. This was supposed to be working on the rockets, but of course we can't get these back because you can only do it once every 2 or 3 cycles, I think. Obviously the rocket, you can do it as many times as you like with them on the rocket. Okay, and then we'll just get some power, which is also critical to there. Getting close. Last thing. And then this just needs to be set to polluted. Where's it gone? Polluted water. There. And then we need to empty the pipe there. And fix that. Okay, we can't empty the pipe. It's not the end of the world though, because it will break it again, but we'll just fix it. What we can do is hoover that up. Right, so you're... Let's actually check priorities on this rock, which should be right at the bottom. Yep, okay. Operating is up. And building is up. And then storing and tidying. Start when you get, let's make it higher than that, 90%. And then we'll make it 20%. Yeah, that'll do me. Obviously the crops are having a bad day because nobody's doing anything in here. What's the temperature like in there, out of curiosity? It's a bit cool. We did set it up so that this is sending a green signal to keep it above 10 degrees, I think it is. Yeah, so send a green signal when it's below 10 degrees, and it's currently 8.3, which is why this is spreading the heat. I'm not sure if it will help, but when they get around to it, we can do that. Right, you're going to come down and get this fixed? No. Broken cobalt ore. So that is, yeah, that is creating the oxygen in there. They are working with that, but for some reason they're not delivering the requirements to that. So, what would it be under for the repairs? I thought it was building, to be honest, but... Does I not just see delivering? Building and attacking. What else? Supplying, storing. We'll make them important as well because life support's usually Eldritch rooms, deodorizers, water sieves, yeah. We need cobalt ore, but we couldn't have run out of that, surely. 76 tons. Errands. Okay, what about if we just deconstruct it? Right, they can do that. And then I'll just build it again. Instead of repairing it, just build it. There we go. There we go. It's going to take a little bit to get this last bit of polluted water out. That's fine. A couple more. That looks like it's the last one. And then maybe it's worth changing this to, when they get a chance, a mesh tile there. That's better. Right, that should... Yeah, that's running. And it's only running on clean water now. There's not much clean water in there, unfortunately, but it's certainly enough to get the gases, as you can see, in here and then into the base where they belong. Obviously, hydrogen is lighter than oxygen, so will sit at the top. But for now, we do have a setup that is working. Meanwhile, back at base, they've cleared out all of this bottom, which is great to see. These poles need to go to the actual floor, or the pole. There's just one. Right, how are we looking for temperature? It's quite warm down here. It's nearly 40 degrees, but... And obviously this must have erupted again because this temperature's up. Oh, no. No, it hasn't. It's just these running. And what's the temperature holding in there? 52. That's good. So now we need a way of catching a load of steam, but also a way of getting rid of all water that we don't want anymore. And then catching that steam and storing it somewhere to use later, i.e. on these rockets. So if we go a new rocket and we choose a steam engine, you can choose what to make the steam engine out of. I don't really want it. I don't think we need to use copper. We've got plenty of iron, actually, so let's make it out of iron. Of course, you do need a scaffolding to be able to get to and build the rockets as they get taller, so we will do that also. While I'm at it, I'm going to... I think we can reach to about there anyway, so let's put this here. And then maybe something like this. And then we can actually finally start getting rid of this last bit of the cap here. So, to power this rocket, it's going to need to have steam in it. We've established that. So, we need to get steam to it. Now, using an isolated... Steam is a gas. So, using the isolated pipes... There's already one in, actually. So, let's figure out which one's not being used. Wow, that's messy. So, is this system all... Yeah, this system is all cleared up. So, we can do that. And that. And that. before I forget, we'll just clean up all of this mess. And all of this mess. And what's this here? So this is anything that is not carbon dioxide, right? Sorry, not oxygen. I just pressed the wrong button. I think I just destroyed everything by accident. Never mind. We can build it back. So that goes there. This goes to there. Apart from that, of course. You need to be there. And you go there. Right, so liquid pipes, did we break anything? No. Gas pipes. No, it doesn't look like it. This is a bit messy though. Should I delete all of this floor? Right, we need to, yeah, before. So we'll put this floor back in. Because contrary to the belief, a floor is required there. And then when we go back on the gas, we want to make sure actually that there is a ventilation pipe, because this is all the bad stuff that's getting fetched from down below. So we want to make sure that goes there. But we can clear out this. And we can clear out this. Let's just get this wallpaper to go all the way down. I don't know why, but that was annoying me. Okay, so we've now got a plan that we want to get the steam up these pipes that we already have in place. Both of which aren't doing anything. So it's likely going to be somewhere down here. Or over here. I don't think it matters too much. So let's use this one. And then we'll bring this down here. Deconstruct this one because it's in the way. And then continue this down to about there for now. Now there are bridges needed, so I'll get them in straight away. And they need, yeah, they need to be that way around. Goes up. And it doesn't need to jump over there. This just needs to be deconstructed, but so does this one. Yep, and this one, because this was a sorting room we set up for these few gases that we stored, but as you can see, it's already been used up. So I'll move that to a more reasonable area. I'll also deconstruct this one because it's got nothing in it. And then we'll go back on here. Right, can somebody hurry up and do this one? Thank you. And then that will join up there. Like so. And then deconstruct that little bit of pipe there that's just clinging on. Right, so somewhere here we need to make like an unnecessary steam box. It looks like they've almost finished here, so let's go priority and make that. Let's just get that finished once and for all. We're going to be using this area. And there. Perfect. And then that means that we can deconstruct all of this. Which means this. Can we make it out of igneous rock? Yes. Something like that. And to be honest, this ladder does actually need to be put back. Because we can't build the roof without it. But this middle bit doesn't need to be there, nor does this or this. And actually that's too high up anyway. then just tell them that this is all level 9. We are then going to need a few things actually, because we only want steam in here. But we are also... Right, we need the plumbing to get the liquid in there when we're ready to go. So... Where is it gone? Insulated pipe. Just to make sure. Thermally reactive, highly conductive. I think this is the one we want. And this will mean that we put in... Let's do it so we can put in 2. Just to make sure. These are the drains. Wolframite, I don't know where I got that from. We'll use gold. It won't have to last for long anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. They're very close to finishing this room off. And then we need ventilation. I can use these or I can use these. I don't suppose it matters. I'll use normal gas pumps, why not? So if we put 1, 2, and then... Wait, it said not enough. I'm using the wrong material. The temperature doesn't matter with these. So there with a 3 gap and a 3 gap. And then we can bring these up. Make sure we've got, once again, gas storage. And as you can see, that means that these can just... Because they've been split apart by 3 squares, they can go straight in. And then, of course, this is going to need powering somehow. So let's... This spine, where is it? 480. That's... Yeah, that's easy. We can get them running on there. Right. So I think then what I want to do is actually block this off. They can still get in underneath here. Yep, they know that as well. It's a bit warm down here, but we're trying to create a vacuum, so what I then can do is say deconstruct all this crap here. And then what I want to do is create a water lock. So deconstruct this and move the ladder over. That is not a ladder. This, in fact, is a ladder. There we go. And the same principle as last time, excuse me, where we did this sort of setup. Yeah. So we just need to repeat that. Actually, we don't. We can use these doors now. I've unlocked them. It's 200. Yeah, we'll use you. Right, loads. We can do something like that. And that means now, actually, we can put the ladder back. My bad. Like so. And then we can deconstruct the rest of this ladder that's not required, which is all of this. This. And this, because I was only using it to do the digging. Okay. So these 3 pumps are pulling out all of this in here. I'm not sure how long it will take, but one thing is for certain, it's going to take a while. What I'm actually going to do is, while we're down here, we do have an issue with carbon monoxide again. No, carbon dioxide. Yes, that one. So if we get some of these magic portal ones, and let's say they can actually do a decent spread. So 5 of a gap, and then maybe another 5 gap. Like so. I can automate these, so I am going to do some automation. And I want a gas type sensor. I'm pretty sure one exists. Gas element sensor. Sends a green signal when selected gas is detected on this sensor tile. Yes, that's what I want. So, put that there. And then that's using steel. That's Bob. We don't want that. We don't want that. Nope, nope, nope. Use copper. That's better. Like so. And then we are going to need a ladder here to help it out. Okay. And the idea is that I want to set these to automatically, when this sensor sees carbon dioxide, which you can see it's sitting heavy on the bottom of the base, when it catches it, these will do their magic and get rid of it. And they are going to all go to port all 1, or vacuum 1, sorry. Yeah. What's the maximum they can do? That's pretty good. Okay, and then the maximum... Did I? Yeah, I might as well go all the way. And then the same here. Up to there, and make it the full width. And then say, go for it. Just take anything in your range. Send it. Right. And that should be coming out here, I think. This is vacuum 1, right? It is. So, although I can't see it working, it should be, right? Now, as you can see, this rocket here is now ready to go, so we know how high it needs to be, so let's... This is the section for the rocket. Obviously, this is the first part. We can now add the modules on top of that using metals. But we don't need to rush, and we're already at time for this episode, so I'm just making sure we're good to close down. Why is there no selected filter? Okay, unbreathable, carbon dioxide. Yes, there it goes. That was my fault then. So this is grabbing the carbon dioxide, and it should be sending it up here now. It is, yeah. So the carbon dioxide is going to get pumped out here, and then go into the abyss of space. Right, on that note, we're going to end the episode here. So if you like this episode and video, please click like. Any questions or comments are welcome. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.